everyone's capable.
Can I start?
Yes, please do.
I wonder who the real German was.
Man seems to ignore the fact that on this very planet there are still people living in the Stone Age and practicing cannibalism. And practicing cannibalism.
Perhaps the difficult doesn't exist. The impossible takes just a little more time.
The gigantic government sucks. Pursuit of happiness radio is deluxe. Liberty and freedom will make you smile. The pursuit of happiness on your radio dial. Just as cheeseburgers and liberty fries, it's pursuit of happiness time.
Whoa. Did y'all see the video of the beatboxing nun from Brazil that went viral? If y'all thought that was crazy, wait till you see the video of the Pope popping that booty. I'm Catholic. I'm allowed to say that. You're not. I don't even think you're allowed to laugh at that. It's like black guys saying the N-word. You can't even sing along with it unless you're black. And then you can. It's not I don't make the rules. Hi, everybody. I'm Kenny Webster. This afternoon on the show, we got Austin Peterson joining us shortly. We're going to talk about how Democrats are spending $20 million to try to win over men. And I don't think it's going to work. Also stopping by this afternoon, Tony Ortiz will be here from currentrevolt.com. We're going to talk about Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick trying to outlaw THC products in the state of Texas. Is Governor Abbott going to sign the bill? We'll find out. And asteroid rape. No, there's maybe the weirdest Texas political scandal ever in the history of Texas political scandals. It involves rape and asteroids, and I don't like that. But also, it might just have been hyperbole. We'll get to all that shortly. Before we get to any of it, can we talk about what Elon Musk just said? There's a report today at Reason.com from Eric Bohm, and it breaks down how Elon Musk, the richest guy in the world, maybe you don't like that. I don't have an issue with him. Personally, I think Elon Musk is a good guy. Is he perfect? No. But he's a great disruptor at a time in history when we need disruptors. Here we've got a guy building electric vehicles. Do I want to drive one? No, not in a no. I would never drive an EV. I prefer sex with a woman. That's just me personally. Whatever you're into, you like EVs, that's your business. I'm probably not going to travel into space anytime soon. I think SpaceX is cool. How about Neuralink? Isn't Neuralink cool? This guy's going to help paralyzed people walk again and give eyesight to the blind, which for most people would be great unless you're a married man and your wife is ugly, and then hopefully you don't have to deal with Neuralink. But I digress. This isn't about me and Neuralink and men with fat, ugly wives. It's about Elon Musk, a guy that just spent months doing something I think is the coolest thing anybody in government ever did. No, name a single thing that was cooler than Doge. Go ahead. I dare you. I can't think of it. This guy went around and he figured out we're spending millions of dollars on a transgender puppet show in Nicaragua, and then we spent trillions of dollars on aborting children in India. Obviously, these are I'm being a little hyperbolic, but that is actually what he discovered. Insane things. He spoke the other day about how they found, 8 magic money computers. There's a computer at the Pentagon. The Pentagon, not the Department of Treasury, no, not the Federal Reserve, a computer at the Pentagon that can just create money out of thin air and then spend it. What? I'm sorry. As somebody that understands the basic cause of inflation, I find that terrifying and vulgar and offensive. Thank God Elon Musk figured it out. And now Elon Musk, after spending months cutting billions and billions of dollars out of our federal government, money we probably didn't need to be spending, knowing we're $36 trillion in debt, what is one of the most interesting men who's ever lived is stepping down from his position at Doge just in time for the big, beautiful bill to come along. What is the big, beautiful bill? Well, all these Republicans who are cheering along Elon Musk, telling us how cool and great he is, have to stop now and actually pretend that none of that happened as they put all that money back into a budget bill. Here's Elon Musk's take on it. Go ahead, Elon. Oh, let me turn this up a second. Can I get a mulligan, everybody? Let's do a mulligan on that. Let me start over. Rewind. I didn't have the volume up.
So, I was like disappointed to see the massive spending bill, frankly, which increases the budget deficit, not just decrease it, and undermines the work that the Doge team is doing.
Right.
I actually thought that when this big, beautiful bill came along. I mean, like, everything he's done on Doge gets wiped out in the first year.
I think a bill can be big or it can be beautiful, but I don't know if it can be both.
I mean, he's right. It cannot be both. It is impossible. Joe, remember a little while back, Matt Gaetz and a handful of other rogue populist lawmakers got rid of Kevin McCarthy because Kevin McCarthy, the former Speaker of the House, right before this current guy, Mike Johnson, told us, you know what we're going to quit doing? We're going to quit having omnibus bills. We're going to quit voting on something where we have thousands of little bills tucked into one bill. That sucks. It sucks to do that. And everyone agreed, yay, no more omnibus bills. Yay, get rid of them. Omnibus bills are the devil. Except for this one. This one's cool. Well, what's cool about this one? Nothing. There's absolutely nothing. Okay, I'll be a little objective here. They make the argument that of all the budget bills, this cuts more spending than anything ever before. And yet it still adds trillions of dollars. Here's what the report tells us. Doge has not been able to fully deliver on some of the promises. That's fair, right? But one big, beautiful bill act moves the federal budget in the complete opposite direction. The Congressional Budget Office estimates the bill would add $2.3 trillion to the deficit over the next decade. And that's a rosy projection that includes several gimmicks meant to reduce the apparent impact of the bill. Estimates by independent entities like Yale Budget Lab and Penn Wharton Budget Model expect it to add $3 trillion, and the people at Reason.com think it's probably more like $5 trillion. Now, by comparison, Doge expects to trim federal spending by about $170 billion this year. I checked, I double-checked, I triple-checked, because I'm not a mathematician. It turns out that a trillion is a lot more than a billion. So if we cut 100 billion out or 150 billion, sounds like a lot of money. It's actually not that much money compared to how much this adds. 170 billion, it's nothing. This bill, the big, beautiful bill, which is certainly big but not beautiful, does include some sizable spending cuts, largely aimed at Medicaid. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, but Medicaid, we want to... No, there's people getting Medicaid that shouldn't be getting it. Why do I pay for the health care? Why do you pay for the health care of fully bodied, able-bodied people? Doesn't make any sense, right? I get it. I don't have a problem with welfare for the disabled or the severely elderly. But if somebody is a man who's capable of going to war, why does that guy need to get free health care? There's no such thing as a free lunch, kids. And by the way, it's a classic bait and switch technique here. They give you the free health care, and then what happens? Remember the conversation we just had about the magic money machine? They print out money with no backing on it, and then inflation goes up, and you pay for that. When you go to the grocery store, when you go buy your next car, when you finance your next mortgage, guess what happens? You pay way more money. The interest rates are higher. The cost of everything are higher. Last week, when we first heard about the big, beautiful bill, the Moody Financial Institute downgraded America's credit rating, because I wouldn't give a loan to the United States of America, would you? Would you loan money to a bunch of deadbeats that are $38 trillion in debt? Hell to the no, you wouldn't loan it to them. That would be a bad idea. And you might think to yourself, oh, they downgraded our credit rating. Who cares? You should care. The next time you get a credit card, the next time you finance a car, the next time you get a mortgage, you're getting a higher interest rate because you're a citizen of this country. So don't pretend like the big, beautiful bill doesn't affect you. It does affect you. It sucks. It's big, beautiful BS.
So we're supposed to live within our income so we can afford to pay taxes to a government that can't live within its income? Yeah, that. Kenny Webster's Pursuit of Happiness.
Greetings, kids. I just wanted to hop on here real quick and record that. I will be live this afternoon, as I always am, from 3 to 4 p.m. Tony Ortiz is a guest this afternoon. Austin Peterson is going to be here. But before I run, I'm going to address some of the people in the comments. I know this was a quick, short stream, but I didn't have a lot of time. I just wanted to say what's up to everybody. Let's see. YouTube commentator says, great comment. I love the title of your account. Linda says, hello from somewhere in Texas. Looking forward to seeing you in June. Have a great day. In June, I think she's talking about our Lafayette appearance. We are going to be in, I don't know what the details are on that yet, but the weekend of my birthday, I think Saturday, June 21st. My birthday is the 23rd, but it doesn't matter. I don't expect you to get me anything. But the 21st, we will be in Lafayette doing a live appearance, so hopefully you guys are there. Debbie says, good morning. Joseph says, hello. Yo to Joseph. Warhammer 1018 says, love the morning show. I listen every morning, Monday through Friday. Appreciate you, brother. Debbie on Facebook says, preach. I love you all. And if you don't mind sharing this video, I'd be mighty grateful if you'd hit the retweet or the share button or whatever, like this video. I don't know if you're on YouTube. I don't know how it works, but I'm going to try to do this more often. Just hop on here for a few minutes and say what's up to everybody. I will be back. We'll see you this afternoon from 3 to 4 p.m. on KPRC Radio. Have a great day, y'all.